Yo, what's up? So, update since yesterday. I thought I want to stream Star Rail right after Genshin yesterday, but I had to help my dad with something. Also, for tomorrow, I also have to help my dad with something, so I don't know if I can stream early in the morning or not. If I can, then I will stream Star Rail later. So, for today, I'll stream Genshin early in the morning, and then, Star Rail, I think, at the very worst, the latest I'll stream Star Rail is at night, because I need to finish the event. Blah blah blah. But again, I've been farming non-stop, so it's fine. So for tomorrow, that's it. It's either I stream right now, like around the same time like today, and then I will go help my dad help my dad with something later on, or I just don't stream. But I think I can stream tomorrow morning. Don't worry. For like 2 hours maybe, and then I'll go there. Uh, Update. Sorry, I was looking for my phone. So I clear all of the work quests. I clear Pale Flame, and I clear the Heart of Amrita. Pale Flame, you have to find 10 different the tree, that contains the remnants of the previous party, or the party that cannot return to the pool of Varugosha or whatever. So apparently I did some while running around in running around with Soros around this area. Apparently, you need to return them to the Vorukasha. Oh, it's not Varukasha, sorry. The Vorukasha OS is the Amrita pool. So you have the trigger of the quest of Amrita, the Heart of Amrita. You will trigger how to open the oasis or how to open the pole, and then running around across the map, trigger the pill, collect all of the plume. I max out everything. 36. You get 10 from, clearing the I forgot the name of the tree thing where you interact with the remnants of the previous party, and then you do their task, you do their trial or whatever, and then you get their plume of purifying light. The other one is the one that you see in the overworld, where whenever you walk around, you can see, oh, there's a dot of the purifying light. You have to follow it, you have to race it, blah blah. Everything's good. So I max out unit 36. Eddie, my boy. Unit 36. Give it 6 times. So 6 times 6, 36, yeah. And then now you can get 600 Primogen. Easy. It took me about 2 hours ish yesterday, just running around. Again, I use a guide because I don't want to run around in circle. The game doesn't tell you that. They don't show the location, so it's one of those things where you have to, while you are exploring, you will encounter it, rather than, oh, you go to this area, you go to this area, you go to this area, which is fine, by the way. Okay. Let's start here. Let's trigger. So right now, technically I clear everything. The Artist Adrift Part 3 is the final one, at least. Oh, I also missed the one that involving the Pirbiruni Darshan. So that one I'll Google the the trigger, how to trigger it. But we can do that later. It's fine. Because it's inside the daily commission or something. I don't know. I just talk about it, and then I just talked a few days ago. I think yesterday, 2 days ago, about this letter for your boy Kedaiv Persina. Oh, why didn't we are at the end of Sumeru patch? We already talked. We already encounter some of the people in academia. What the hell is this supposed to do? And then I checked the daily commission, not daily commission, the weekly reputation tab, and see, oh, there's something about the Pirviruni Darshan. And then I googled the name of the world quest, and then oh, it's about Kadai. We will use that letter later on as part of a world quest. Pretty dang. Today's Friday. Okay, so today it's just dailies. I thought I wanted to do a story, but again, it's Friday. Usually Friday I used to chill so that I can catch up with other gacha. Monday and Friday, if I play JRPG, Monday and Friday I don't play them. I just do gacha, like Genshin or whatever. Like my copy will be posted today, but I don't know. Probably arrive on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. But we'll start on Tuesday next week. So the plan for today is I'll stream Star Rail later after this. Not after, right after the, I'll do it a bit later because tonight we have the live stream, right? So yeah. Let's see. We have a lot of stuff to do anyway because I haven't done my daily artifact route.
A blade
I have to
its
because
duty, as a jeweler cherishes
their
gems.
I have to. So I think I'll start in Inazuma. I'll start the Leyland in Inazuma, kill everything, and then slowly make our way to Liyue. The quest was interesting because again I was doing it in the middle of helping Soros, so I kind of remember some of the context. Oh, they basically reminiscing part of their memories. Oh, help me run away from the monster, and then you have to basically follow them. Blah blah blah, or like, oh, I cannot remember, blah blah, and then you have to chase like 3 objects in the overworld with Soros to go to help them retain their memory or something. It's just like fine. They are all similar. One thing at the end of the quest, Zurvan, I think. Yeah, the chief of the party, Zurvan, right? She mentioned about the pilgrimage of the Oceanate. One of the lines that she mentioned is that the pilgrimage of the Oceanate involved a group of Oceanate after the death of the previous Archon and being binded by because the formation of the Parsivak Tom or whatever, I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce the name. The tree in the middle of the Vorukasha Oasis. The formation of that tree is basically the combination of Hydro Archon plus remaining remnants, and I don't remember, is it the Pari or Nahida or something? I don't think Nahida was involved. They never mentioned Nahida, but part of the party, part of the holy bird, blah blah, Simurg, basically. Again, you can Google it. I don't remember. It's very patchy in my head. But yeah, basically, the tree happens because Hydro plus Dendro. So Simurg probably Dendro being, right, or like at least the party that helps her bind the previous Archon, bind so that her spirit or whatever doesn't go to the afterlife or whatever. So the for what they mentioned is that the Oceanate travels throughout the desert area as part of a pilgrimage. The question is, when did she start? Because She obviously they, because they can go from here. This is a water area. They can go from here and still go through the uh desert area to reach here. My theory is probably still here because we still have some patch of desert area here before we reach Fontaine. So that's probably it. And also the current event. I believe they are all Oceanite because if you use your elemental insight, I did last night just to confirm it. If you do your elemental insight on Edia and everyone else, you can see they are Hydro. So for sure they are Oceanite. So they mentioned the three brothers, the Ferdinand brothers. They mentioned, oh, we got attacked by monsters in the harsh desert weather, blah blah. I guess they were trying to do the pilgrimage, or like maybe, yeah, maybe one of the Oceanid that left Fontaine because they don't like the current Archon or something. I don't know. So the theory is that they walk through here, the swamp, and then walk out. Because I also had to think of something like, if you want to walk here through Vanarana, I mean they can. This is water. Possible, but Lost Nursery was blocked essentially. Then Survan mentioned that the ocean get attacked by monster and stuff, so maybe not. We'll see. Tonight we have the live stream, right? I might stream after the live stream. Maybe collect the voucher thing. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna use a guide. I don't care. I just want to complete stuff. But overall, it's a good work price, I think. It gives you a lot of context for what's gonna happen. We had some update about the gameplay, in at least gameplay. When I say gameplay, I mean the animation. I will read their kit just to confirm it, but I will not show it on stream because I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, we'll do it later after the stream, after we are done with all of this stuff. Today is just dailies, and at least finish the final part of the Artist Adrift. Oh my god, it's auto me. Hydro Traveler, pretty dank. That's all I can say. On you can hold and press his skill. If you press, he will do like a bullet. You know, Mega Man water gun, basically. Pop, 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 pop. And then the burst is like, looks like a planet. Or like the solar system, you can see a big blob of water in the middle. I mean, you can Google on YouTube. You can search on YouTube. There are already videos on it, but to give you a context, there's like a big blob of water in the middle, and then you have like a solar, yeah, the solar system. Or like the planet rotation, there are some similar design choice. Just like all of the planets surrounding the sun or whatever. Pretty good. But I haven't read the effect because Hydro Traveler has hold and press skill. So where's the limit? Ah, it's desert, huh? I mean, it's not bad. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I have to do. I'll do this one first because I'm gonna farm XP later. Lynette and Lenny, pretty good. Both of them have like unique animation. The new addition I didn't mention is that every time you select the character, select a character in your party, Like right now they're just standing still, right? But for 4.0, at least in beta, the one that we have right now, every character has their own unique animation. Like, okay, whenever you open the party info, right, the party screen. Right now I have Ayaka, so let's say I pick Raiden. Raiden, the camera, I guess, this screen, the left hand side, sorry, the right hand side, will no longer show the background, but they will show Raiden. Zoom in, and then she will do the unique animation, and then when you confirm, you will have this, maybe like edited, a better version of this with like a unique pose or whatever. It's really good. It's like a fighting game. I mean, you can find it online on YouTube. It's good. A lot of people already posted it. Fontaine has 2 statue of 7 in the city. That means City of Fontaine is gonna be big. Like, holy shit. 2.
Another test subject.
I believe all nation doesn't have.
Yahoo!
Let's see. Inazuma City,
Think
Liyue,
you can get away?
Narukami Island. Narukami, yeah, Narukami Island, Inazuma
Brace
City.
yourself.
All of them doesn't have. All of them don't have. Statue of 7 inside the city. Fontaine has 2. What we can say for sure is that Fontaine is gonna be big. The city itself, not the nation. The nation will probably be bigger, or at least maybe equal to Sumeru. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, that one. The ley line here, all stall, I guess. 2 new sets of boss. Only 2, I think. Which is fine, I guess.
Time for takeoff.
Order guide you.
Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Oh god.
This is it.
Here we go.
Oh. Choto. Okay, we're good. There's a lot of like small quality of life that they added. Like someone mentioned that daily commission now will point you, or will show you the next daily commission after you complete the current one. Rather than opening the menu to track them, they basically show you one random stuff, which is, I mean, that's a good quality of life. This tab of your that show you the daily commission of the nation you are in, pretty good. I guess if you make random, they will show you the current nation where you are. So let's say on the day that you get all 4 nations, the one nation, one daily commission, that will just show you the current one, I guess.
Time to go.
My aim for now, I think I want to collect the voucher, because you can get Kaya skin, I believe. And I'm fine with that,
Follow the
because I think we have something, whatever. That one I'll wait. I'll wait for the story to finish before we can start doing all of the other stuff. One day, so it will unlock on Sunday. Okay. Oh my god.
My apologies.
right now. There are any artifact I need to raise? Well, it's either I can follow them or I can just. Alright, I'll raise this one. I don't have money. Like 700k is like nothing. It's either I follow them so that I can get some Mora, or I keep raising artifact. It doesn't matter. I'll try to plus 20 some of my stuff, and then I have some plus 16 lying around. This one is fine. This is, I think this is the last one that I will raise, and then if I overcap my stuff, I just I just burn them and then get some Mora back. Yeah, that's painful, I guess. I hate that spot because it's so tight, number one. Number two, whenever you click on that investigative spot, that that snake will appear. Number three, because of the node.
Solidify.
Take flight.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Here we go.
Sucker for a punch, huh?
My apologies.
Time to go.
Stabilize.
Look, I don't mind fighting it, but they are at the edge, so sometimes when I beat them, they fall down.
One with nature.
Whatever. Come.
You are not welcome here. I will have order.
Think you can get away?
The wind knows me.
Sakura swirl.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
It's a mess. Yeah, they should just burn them and get like 40k more out of some shit. I mean, they reset down, but
Wind strike.
Yahoo!
this is my Aeromite hunting spot, I guess, because I do this almost every day, or at least every 2 days.
One with nature.
Where do you think you're going?
Whirling snow.
The wind knows me.
Don't fall, that's all. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. The investigative spots, not that many. Surprisingly. Kami-sama onegaishimasu.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
So it's either I stream, let's say I clean my dailies in the morning, and then I don't know, by noon or like after lunch hours, uh I finish with some of the stuff I have to do. I had to help my dad with, and then I'll stream Genshin later, or I'll stream Genshin at night and do Star Rail early.
My
We
opponent.
only have one
Here we
event
go.
left, which is
I'll be back.
the Calyx thing, the extra drop from Calyx, and I am farming Calyxes at the moment, so yeah.
Time for takeoff.
Into the wind.
Whirling snow.
Yeah, they don't. Oh my god, they can tank it for some reason. Not that many, 29. I hope the outcome of the quest is my man Julian can go to Vodka Oasis. It would be sad if he just went back to Fontaine and then gave up on his dream.
I follow the wind.
That would be sad. Also, Caterpillar sounds interesting. Don't let the beast run,
Clouds
so
high. The birds call.
smoke it.
Into the wind.
That's why you use Kazuha.
Take flight. Let's play.
So you don't have to deal with the other bullshit. Yeah, I guess I got PTSD when I started playing. You have to melee everything. Takes a while. Also, a Nemo kind of neutral enemy in a way, because you know you can break shield, at least elemental shield, quite easily. So it's good for like general exploration. One more. That's Sumeru. At least I don't do all of the spot. I know there's a few spot in uh there's a few spot in King Deshret's house, but no. Okay. Now we can start anyway. Yeah, okay, the ley line. I'll do ley line first because again I'm not mining. So there's no need to go to Guyan anymore. Well, at least for now. Once I hit 5k, let's say I use my stockpile of enhancement ore. and then I have to start forging again and use my 9,000
Stabilize.
whatever
Think you can get away?
crystal chunk. And
Order guide you.
once I hit 5,000, that's when I have to start mining again. But that will take a while because going from Sumeru
One with nature.
and probably Fontaine as well.
Time for takeoff.
I don't think I will raise a lot of new weapon, at least the Sumeru one,
My apologies.
at least the new nation one.
Brace yourself.
It depends, like the one that we can guarantee is we will get,
Whirling snow.
let's say 8 patches. Let's say for 4.x we will get 8 patches, so until 4.8 we should get 4 characters for weapon, because at least 4 characters for weapon. Is it 4.0, 4.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 patches, sorry. So let's say across 9 patches, let's say assuming 4.x for Fontaine patch, we'll have 9 patches until 4.8. The rotation for event reward is character weapon, character weapon, character weapon. For Sumeru, we got male flower, which is, or not for Sumeru patch, so 3.x. We got male flower. Is it Kagutsurubation? No, sorry. Tokabushigure, yeah. Tokabushigure as well, I believe. Because of the event in Azuma. And then Ibis Piercer. And Violence of S. Yeah, that's 4. This is Mondstadt. Violence of S. The Mondstadt event, I forgot the name. It's not Ludai Harpastum. No, it's not. This is the festival in Azuma. And then the yokai event, and this is the current one. And then we got like 5 characters. We got Kole 3.0, and then the weapon 3.1. 3.2 we got someone else, blah blah, right? Yeah, whatever. I forgot the rotation, but I believe that's 4. Because since I start playing, I got this 2.1 because I started in 2.1 but late, and then I got Albedo's weapon 2.3, and then 2.5 I got this, also an eye 2.7 Fading Twilight. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, math checks out. Let's start. Oh, damn it. That means I miss out on one spot. I'll do artifact route first and then backtrack, do daily commission. It is what it is. So at least in Sumeru, I don't craft any of the craftable weapon. Number 1. Some of the event weapon I raised them to level 90 because I think they are like good. I can see myself using it, at least. That's it. So because I'm not pulling from the weapon banner, at least for like the 5-star. No, I mean I pull on the weapon banner, but like that's like one in a lifetime kind of occurrence, because you know it's better safe, better save your stuff, right? I guess the banner rotation helps. That's why I am willing to gamble on the weapon banner, blah blah. But yeah, so throughout Sumeru, since last year, none. I barely raised weapon. Or I raised like multiple copies of FAF, but that's it. So my stockpile will stay longer than expected, going by the current pace. Unless Sumeru weapon like Dank. I haven't checked it. The one that I know is Pole Arm has HP. That's it. We can check it later. Because I got confused because leakers are just cloud chasing individual, I guess. They look at the game file and then, oh, this is the craftable, blah blah, and then they are battle pass weapons. I don't know. We got some misleading stuff. Sometimes they mix up a lot of stuff, and then they have to follow up and clarify stuff, or like people point out their mistake. Oh, this is not a new weapon, blah blah. Like I believe one of the battle pass bow, the new battle pass bow,
Time to go.
they mentioned, oh, this is the King Deshret bow, whatever. No, it's not. It's the new bow for the battle pass. Because they determined, oh, there's a new bow for a King Deshret series. No, it's not. Like the same, basically the same group as the Suffer to Scarlet Sand or whatever. Nope, it's a new battle pass bow.
Think you can get away?
Show us.
Yeah, I can review it later after the stream. We have the time today.
Solidified.
The wrong test.
What?
Wind strike.
I thought it sucked you in. Oh, I guess it's very fat, so you need to stagger it first. I can do this spot later because I killed the daily commission, then walk through that spot. I just hope I don't forget it. Well, no, I'll go there. This is stupid. Do I need to reach Kirara? Kirara sounds interesting. But, we'll see. Yeah, I'll go there. Don't want to risk it. An hour? What the hell?
Blade is like a
Fontaine will drop next month, middle of next month, because we got 3.8 quite early in July, and because the patch runs 6 weeks, right? So in the middle of August. Okay. So aside from World Quest, I am done with World Quest technically. So I need to check. I forgot. I only have Dendroculus. Well, the chest I can do it later. You know, I can the exploration is fine. As long as you go World Quest, the world should open up. That's the only thing. It's very rare for the world to open up from exploration, from chest hunting, I guess. Like, oh, you have to go to event here, and then if you haven't explored the area, or if you don't solve certain puzzle, you get stuck. No, it's very rare. All of the important part, usually they lock it behind a world class. Should be fine.
time for takeoff.
Another test.
Here we go. Take flight.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
They did a good job with the new Fontaine character. In this animation, they're kind of dank, not gonna lie. There's a lot of like improvement, I guess, compared to previous character. A lot of complexity, you know, on their animation, and I mean, most people can tell the designer are having fun with the way the new character animates themselves. Pretty good. Lynette, Lenny, they're all like very expressive, they show their gimmick as a magician or whatever through their movement and stuff. Pretty good. So speaking of Lynette is 4-star Anemo. She has Yalan Dash and she has Sayu's Burst. But I don't think she can heal. I think she just swirl. But she used the cat as part the cat that she has. Or the cat doll or whatever it's called. Just to use it like Sayu's Tanuki. And she has Yalan Dash. That's Lynette. We'll get free Lynette in Fontaine. Or at least 4.0 event, which is tank. Lainey, from what I gather, Lainey is a mono pyro hyper carry. If I remember correctly, reading this kit. Yeah, I just read it at a glance. Mono pyro hyper carry. Which is unfortunate because we just had Klee. Klee is one of the best mono pyro because I guess number one, she's Catholic. Number two, she gives you a shit ton of pyro application. At least if she's on field.
Into the wind.
So Bennett Chungling Kazuha, or maybe like a shielder. I think you can fit them together. Lynette and Lenny, but I still don't know it's Lynette or Lenny, but let's Lynette and Lenny. Let's use that. I still don't know because people say Kazuha is better. Because one of the people complains that, oh my god, they are siblings but they're gonna work together. It's like saying, oh, Ito and Goro, they rarely interacted with each other. They are not like relevant relationship wise, but they are like best in slot. Like Kujo Sara and Raiden is a good example of like writing a relationship translate into kid relationship or like battle combat relationship. Because Kujo Sara supports Raiden. That's like a good example. Like Faruzan and Scaramouche, like none. Basically the buffer. Oh, the other one is right now is Mika. Mika and your girl Eula. They are from the same squad, I guess. So there's some relevancy of their role in the writing. Mika is one of Eula's scouts, I guess, and then just like Kujo Sara's one of Raiden's retainer. But the rest, none. I wonder if they will introduce the Hydro Kujo Sara or Hydro Mika, just so that we can run a mono Hydro team. Now we have a buffer. Well, Shenhe's different because cryo, the way cryo works, I guess, you get a shit ton of crit rate. So in terms of stats, if Shenhe gives you crit damage, oh my god, that's not fair. So I guess they make Shenhe a bit different because they kind of change the way you calculate your damage. The rest are just standard. Here, 60% crit damage of the elements of the buffer. So I wonder if they add Hydro. Because we're missing Hydro and Pyro. Once we got that, we should have all of the elemental buffer for each hyper carry. For me, hyper carry gameplay is fun. Because you're basically funneling. It is, I guess, complementary to Genshin playstyle. Because even though you have 4 party members, you are basically funneling everything onto one on-field character. So like Raiden, everything that you do, you're funneling your buff onto Raiden. It's a bit different from like national team where you have a shit ton of off-field application. That's a bit different because it's still Xiangling, it's just she's not there. So maybe that's why I like hyper carry playstyle. But I only raise like one buffer for now. I don't have any Geo character that What's that for now? I think Ito and Noel are the one that can utilize Goro, right? So well, I have Noel, but I don't know. Claymore playstyle kinda low, I guess, for me. Eula, sorry. As much as I want to gamble, I cannot use my guarantee on her, unfortunately. Because I'm really tempted to pull. For now, or like right
I
now.
love it when
Really
it
tempted.
snows.
Oh my god.
The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep.
We share the same birthday.
Time to go.
That's it, that's my reason. Also, I think she's fun to use. I can take my time and learn about it. The optimal rotation.
Stabilize.
But then again, for me, sometimes you have to learn, like, Eula, you have to do this, do this, do this. Sometimes I just make my own rotation. If I can cut short some stuff, or
Here
like,
we go.
maintain it, then I think I'm good. It's not optimal, but again, as long as I can maintain it, I'm good.
Gather.
Where's that troll thing? Yeah, that thing. Comeback move. Not gonna lie. Yeah, movement speed, we don't utilize it as a debuff. The recent example of, you know, abusing the movement speed reduction based on the cryo aura. So if you have cryo aura, you have reduced movement speed,
We
right?
should look for a place to
Probably
take shelter.
doing
I'll be fine,
Winat.
but we don't want you catching a cold.
Idia, I'll talk to you tomorrow, I think. At the very worst, tomorrow night. Sorry, been busy. I mean, it's just helping my dad, but yeah. I think I can. I don't know tonight because I'll try to. If I stream Star Rail later on today, probably 7 hours from now, 6 hours from now. If I still travel, then at night I'll just hunt down Voucher, and then I'll continue the story later.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Yeah, they need like a better. The long press pisses me off. I want to test it out. It's been a while since I used this.
Follow the wind.
Yeah, it's fine. I just wish the trigger for controller will be a bit quicker for you to switch your gadget. But again, nitpicking, it's fine. It works. Better than nothing, I guess. Ley line. The cooldown is long, like over a minute. Like holy shit.
Stabilize.
Think you can get away? Let's
Why am I frozen?
play. Whirling snap.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Take flight.
Yeah, I need to take a shit.
The wind knows me.
I had like a curry bun this morning from leftover yesterday, so here, enjoy the Eula dancing on your screen. You're like 10 minutes or whatever. Be right back. Yokoso. Sauce. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Let's continue. An hour? What the hell? We only have this route, Wangshu Inn here, and Jingse Village, and then we're done. I'm not complaining. It's just that you travel a lot for Leeway. You get like one teleport waypoint for just one spot. In Inazuma, yeah, quite close to each other. Oh, thank God I prefer Ayaka. Well, I have Mona, so not an issue for like spontaneous traveling. So far, there's no leak of this sewer map, the underwater, not the underwater, this sewer map under the city of Fontaine. Because you know French catacomb or whatever. Next week will be busy because FGO. I don't know. I'll try to handle it. If not, I can handle FGO. I can play FGO later on a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I believe this tree is only unique to this marsh area. I believe. Yeah, this tree. Which is refreshing because before you arrive in Liyue, at least for me, I bullshit my way for Dragon Spine. Basically, I go to this domain or for this area. I walk around this area, bullshit around across this area, jump in from here, and then walk down. So my first experience ever in Liyue is the marsh area, and then seeing all of this flower and trees that are like different from your regular trees and flower available. Kind of refreshing. I don't mind unique organism to like one specific area. Like yeah, that adds up to the world building, I guess. Yeah, I need to check on. No, I'll wait. I heard that Sumeru's daily commission can be annoying because of the underground area. Like they will teleport you. Well, the closest teleport waypoint is like 100 meters away from you or something. I think I'll switch to Sumeru daily commission later, at least in 4.0. I think I completed all of the achievement for Liyue. I think. I need to check. I think I missed one or two. the pirate kits. Yeah, that one I missed.
Time for takeoff. Take flight.
One with nature.
When I'm gonna start farming Thundering Fury? Maybe I should just do it. Nah, I'll do Emblem.
Time to go.
Okay, last spot. Chingsei Village. Or Chingsa. I'm excited about Ocean Village. What the hell? I hope they get like Aranyaka like story quests or like world quests. Because the closest to a world quest about Oceanit that we got is the event, the limited event.
Time to go.
The one that gives you the mini Oceanit as your gadget. Unfortunate. So I prefer if we can have Aranyaka, but talks about, you know, the history, what happened, why the current Archon sent an assassin to kill Rodea because, you know, the Oceanit doesn't agree with her, blah blah blah. I hope. We already have Oceanit being teased currently, so I hope they will play at least a part in like the world building and not an afterthought.
Time to go.
Like Aranyaka, we got during the release of Sumeru, so we don't have like a, well, we are kind of, you know, they kind of being teased during Golden Apple Archipelago about the dream world, blah blah. So kinda, but they don't mention Aranyaka specifically. But Oceanit, currently we have the event with Oceanit in it, so I hope they play a part at the very worst world quest. If they don't play a part in Archon quest, it's fine. Yeah, Archon quest usually, you know, caters around the political stuff of the country rather than, you know, the bigger picture, which is the Celestia, the Abyss, you know. Mondstadt still the best because you're dealing straight away with Abyss. The Fatui cannot do anything. They try to, but yeah, they can't. Hello.
Not now.
Another job.
Clouds high. The birds call. Verdictors. Direct assault. The wind knows me.
Replace my hammer.
Stars, shine for me.
Can I stagger here? It kind of follows the way, not the way. It follows the landform. So if the land has bumps, then the bird will fly. Okay, okay. I thought it's just linear, like straight line. Okay, that's not bad, but it's still stupid because it pushes you away. It pushes the enemy away from you. For a melee character. That's stupid. That's one. Where is Lan? Oh, here. Lan's changed by seeking Dungeon Razor. That is probably the one that we have to kill the Churl, probably. Yeah, also I need to clear Unseen Razor. I'm hoping that they will conclude Unseen Razor as like a war quest. Oh, your brother's dead, but blah blah blah. Here's the Unseen Razor. It's this one, right? Yep.
The night is cold.
Yeah, you're gonna bullshit this one. You have to play with the mechanic. Well, the mechanic is combat, but yeah. Okay, we have a wall, so oh, nice.
This is order.
How can MiHoYo add new gimmick to trial? Time trial like this. It's a lot, but it works because we have a lot of it. You want to open chest? Do this. Daily commission? Do this. But the repetition, people say, oh, it gets boring. Which, yeah, I can agree. Practice make perfect. Star Rail, they already announced a Quantum Shielder and a Quantum Healer. I don't know. Well, I am saving. Yes, I think I want to get Jing Liu, but I also need Imaginary. Yes, I don't think I can rely on elemental coverage for from just Yukong that we get for free. Oh, this one. Yeah, like this. This plan. They're not everywhere anyway.
Stabilize.
Cold. Mine's at the map.
Burn me, please. Am I burning? Okay, thank you.
One with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
I will have order.
Thanks. Can you imagine if Hydro Archon can like reverse bait? Oh my god. Not reverse bait, forward bait. Damn. She's gonna shred. Like a Xiangling. If you have Xiangling, you can forward or reverse. It's fine. Up. Alpha is its own height. I'm gonna let you fight. Yeah, we've never seen any, at least the members of the Avengers Guild. We've never seen them, you know, fight properly. We know Bennett, we know Official, they can fight most of the time from random encounter or random event. We help them. Oh my god, I'm getting attacked.
Solidify.
Clouds high. The birds come. The wind knows.
Gather. This is order.
Yeah, I guess lava troll design kind of annoying it is to fight. They are big.
For retribution.
The shaking that you can see, the shaking,
Don't be scared.
Solidify.
and the way they are so aggressive at jumping around. Yeah.
Wind strike.
Okay, we have multiple things to do now that I'm done with my dailies. Okay. Choto mate. What I was trying to say before we fight the lava is I want to see regular Adventurers Guild member fight against, I don't know, at the very least Pillager, because we want to see their combat experience, because you know we taught Anna how to deal with stuff. Well, they don't have to fight, right? But I just want to see, can they fight? So far, none. If you don't have vision, you don't deal with Hillager, you just run away. If you're not martial artist or whatever, you just don't fight them. Hold on. Based on this, Lan can fight, but you know. Ooh. Can you imagine Unseen Razor? Oh, we got Unseen Razor, and then we get like a blueprint for it. Ooh, that's dank. But that will annoy most people because you have to rely on RNG to trigger the world quest. Assuming they make a world quest for it. Oh, you clear the world quest, you get the blueprint. But to trigger the world quest, you have to basically oh, not enough. I thought I farm in Nazuma. Oh right, I only do fine. It's fine. I did not mind. Only do ley line, huh? My bad. It's fine, let's clear first. I only have ley lines and resin to do, and then we are good. The event I cannot do because I have to go somewhere later on today. Also, usually for Friday I just chill.
Stabilize.
Tomorrow also I can't because I have to help my dad. But Sunday is fine. I think Sunday is fine.
Solidify.
So we have two things to do. I want to review all of the leagues we have right now, at least for the character kit. Number one. Number two, I need to check on my achievement for the daily com. Yes, if I got the one that I need, then I'm good. So that means I can move on. But I don't want to do Sumeru right now. I'm gonna wait until the underground map.
Stabilize.
Nothing like in terms of gameplay perspective. Personally, for me, I don't like it because
One with nature.
I get lost quite easily. Being colorblind doesn't help.
My guiding stars.
And
Stars.
well, colorblind makes it worse, I guess, because you're in the dark place. Which is funny because I have no problem with the chasm. Surprisingly, I can memorize the chasm area like straight away. Surprisingly. Well, to be fair, the chasm also like quite small, so again, different context.
Solidify.
So at least I'll wait for the underground map addition into the game. At least for 4.0, there's a lot of like stuff from, I don't want to say Star Rail, but there's some stuff from Star Rail that I bring in, like the team selection screen, map completion maybe. But no, not really. We already have map completion. Some quality of life, I guess. So far, the only thing that they took from Star Rail is just that. I cannot remember any other things. But people keep complaining, oh, Star Rail, Star Rail, Star Rail. Genshin using Star Rail to improve himself or whatever. Only the selection screen. That's it. Star Rail that they added into Genshin. Underground map. Not really. Star Rail has different layer. But that's it. I'm still wondering what is this? It's the shallow area probably. Because I am copium on the fact that we're still missing the yokai village. It's fine if it's like a mirage or something. I can rock with that, to be honest. Oh, it's a mirage that yokai will only show it to themselves. Yokai will only show it if they want to show it. Blah blah blah. Something like that. But I guess MiHoYo wants to limit themselves. I don't... you know, like the Inazuma event with the yokai. They don't want to make another model type, I guess. I guess because the animation is based on a certain... or at least following a default set of model. So if you have bigger model, smaller model might be difficult. I don't know. But we've seen people mod the game and replace the character's model with like a duck or something. Like this morning I was scrolling Reddit. Someone posted child of the start of Leeway Archon Quest where child save you. And they mod like a duck. So the duck was holding child's hydro blade. I mean the model works fine. So it's not the issue is not animation. Because the model works fine. Like it's a bit awkward because it's a duck, but the movement is fluid. No clipping whatsoever, at least based on the environment. So I think they do a great job, but I don't know why they don't introduce like a weird like we can have someone as tall as Kazuha, but you know, a yokai, another Nekomata or something. But Nekomata like an actual cat, not like Kirara. I don't know, something like that. Well, yeah, I'll kill you. Come.
The night is cold.
One with nature.
Verdict is...
Not now.
Get him! It's so stupid. Why am I running around level 20? I cannot bring Toma because if I can bring Toma and Kirara together, but I think they suit better to like Inazuma landscape, so I can abuse the environment a bit better, I guess, because we have water across around us.
Retribution!
Not in Liyue.
One with nature.
My guiding stars.
Fine, fine.
Gather!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Cold. Lines have been...
Yeah, too late.
Taste my blade! Fall before me!
The night is cold.
And over! Stabilize. Ah,
Wind strike.
I'm ready.
He tasered himself. Because the infusion. I also got tasered, yeah. Oh, okay, done. Now we're done. Okay. ちょっと待ってください. We need to open Payment Mall, and then I need to open the leak subreddit so that we can review stuff. Oh, I'm gonna read it on screen, but yeah, whatever. There's no Payment Mall for Star Rail aside from Star Rail Station. I wish Payment Mall extend their service to Star Rail. Because I like the PD system that they show, I guess. Not the PD, the PT counter they show.
But where are those?
Yeah,
who share
yeah, it's only
memory?
Genshin, huh? Whatever, it's fine. Whoa. I cannot type.
Every journey has its final day.
Okay,
Don't
we good. Now we good. Okay. Achievement. Filter. Permission and leeway. Okay.
Osmanthus wine
okay.
tastes the same as I remember.
I'll check after this.
But
Fine,
where
fine,
are
fine.
those who share?
I only have leyline to do. The event I can do later. Well, I'm not doing event today. I'm stalling. Sorry. So okay, assuming Diluc and Layla already level 9. What do I do? It's Kirara and Toma. I can like a burning team or whatever. Hazel looks fun. I might run Hazel with Toma rather than Kirara and Toma. Because leeway surrounding doesn't help Kirara with blooming. Because if we can abuse environmental water like in Azuma, that means I can just run like EM Toma and then just, burgeon everything. Probably not. I think I'll run Hazel. Hazel looks fun. My Hazel is C6 as well. Well, just for the daily, for the daily commission thing.
Paid travel?
I don't mind it. Toma, we have applicator, and then the Hazel can just bunga bunga one punchy boy.
Thank you for
Thanks, Catherine. Okay. Okay. Forging. I mean, it's fine. I just weekly stuff. At least you need to hit level 10, at least for me, so that it's fine. I don't want to rush it. Let's pick a spot. Let's heal there. Okay. So I am opening a tab on the screen right now, and I cannot show it on screen because it leaks. Sorry, unfortunately. Play a game of pirates with Lulu, Little Saya, Little Meng. Yes, done. Complete fishing Jiangsu and Yanjiao dilemma. Yes. Good sign. Help Jihua find 5 signs that romance is coming this way. Done. I think I'm done with that because I already got it. And then And then repair Wangshu Inn Broken Bridge, done. Highest jade value on your first try, done. Complete Lost Relic and a little raid. I'm not sure about that one. Scholarly? Pretend, then the achievement is scholarly. Oh, already done, okay, good. So-called work. Poet versus paycheck. That one I never encountered it. Or is it like early game? Because some commission at least they don't appear once you reach like high AR for some reason. Complete so-called work and receive Linling poetry anthology. Don't know about that one. For all time's sake, I already done it. I believe it's about the drink or whatever. Ah, okay. I'm missing. Okay. So-called work is daily commission that can only be received after incorrectly reporting the ship numbers to Linling 123 ship commission. Oh, that's why. So you need to ruin it. So you must not give the wrong you cannot give the right answer. So I need to get the one ship, two ships, three ships daily commission, and then ruin it. So the next day, or at least within the week, you should get the follow-up because you ruin it. Okay, that one. For all time's sake is find Chang Denin. Okay, I think I done it. I think. And then the other one is open to interpretation. Ruin 4 signs of imminent romance. That is the Jihiwa one, where you have to find the signs of the bird, the pigeon, blah blah blah, the cats. So I have to kill the pigeon. I have to scare the dog. I have to kill the fish, and then I have to blow the leaves. I already blow the leaves because Paimon complained about it, so I need to ruin it. And then the next one is steal a peak. That's Inazuma. And then a young man. Prelude to journey. A young man is about to embark on a long journey. The little pirate goes out to the sea. That is Little Meng. So you need to play pirates with Little Meng because you need to teach him how to cook. This one I never got it. Talk to Little Meng, teach Little Meng how to cook. Yeah, I haven't done that. So I'm missing 2 at least. For Leeway. Let me confirm it. Yeah, we need to ruin the signs of romance. We need to do it 4 times, or at least destroy 4 signs. And then a young man is about to embark on a long journey. Little Meng. That's it, my boy. So I only missed 2 for Leeway, and hopefully we can clear it. So for Little Meng, after finishing the commission series starting with Ahoy, a pirate's crew for me, Little Meng leaves and goes to Sumeru. Oh boy. So you have, this is a series in Liyue, in Liyue and Sumeru. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in Liyue and 4 in Sumeru. Okay, okay. I can rock with that. Yeah, I never got I only got the commission with involving Little Meng. I already got it from the one where they play right next to each other. I already cleaned the deck. Yeah, okay, okay. So the next time I need to, this is like interconnected. So for Little Meng journey to Sumeru, to trigger that daily commission, you need to start with the, play pirates with the three of them, Little Faye and Little Lulu. You have 3 different outcome. Once you trigger it, probably that's when you fulfill the condition to move on to the next step. Okay, okay. So yeah, 2 more, I guess. Ruin that will take a while. Ruin the signs, and yeah, that will take a while. But to be fair, my journey in Inazuma kinda quick. So okay, I'm good. Okay, okay. So daily commission, only 2 left for Inazuma. Sorry, for Liyue. Inazuma kind of fast because I started Inazuma in 3.0 and I finished it in like early game. In early like 3.4,
Right,
3.5 or
let's head
something.
off.
Okay, let's chill somewhere, I guess. Let's chill here so that I can read the leak, I guess. We have a new fountain enemy. Some of them are just gameplay and like model.
A blade
4.0
embraces its
event.
duty, as a jeweler
I'll go
cherishes
later.
their gems.
I need to show the leak. I need to show the kit. And then the Usia Numa
I only
mechanic.
wish life
I'll
would be
talk
as
about that
leisurely as
later.
this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Free Lynette for everyone on and
A
above.
blade embraces its duty,
AR25.
as a jeweler
That's
cherishes
good.
their gems.
4.0 overview. Full map. Full map with waypoint. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna open Eula. Sorry, I cannot show it on screen. It's risky. I don't get in trouble. Hydro Traveler. Animation of the party composition. Okay, let's look at the characters kit. I hope they don't remove it. 4-star weapon. 4-star artifact. Let me catch up with the leak. Usia O because it's French. Let's say Usia. O-U-S-I-A-A. S-I-A, sorry. Hydro Traveler Kit. Okay, number 1. Lenny for Kit, and then Reminet Kit. Lynette Kit. That is all, I believe. Okay. Let's start. Let's start with the kit first. Lynette, Lenny, Freminet, and Hydro Traveler. Okay, let's start with Hydro Traveler. I'm gonna read it. Hydro Traveler's Kit. Normal attack, regular stuff, nothing. Just blah blah blah, okay. Skill. Aqua Crest Saber, that's the name. Unleash a torrent that can cleanse the world. Torrent, but in terms of animation, it's like a water bullet. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, that's it. Send a torrent surge forward that will do hydro damage to opponent it comes into contact with. So basically stuff. That is press version. For the whole version, enter aiming mode and constantly fire off dew drops in the direction in which you are aiming that will do hydro damage to opponent they hit. When the skill ends, it will end a torrent surge forward that will do hydro damage to opponent they come in contact with. Okay, that's it. Basically, when the skill ends, there's no more bullet, basically. Or like when it ends, it will deal 1 more extra damage. Whatever. It will end a torrent surge, which is the bullet thing. The water bullet forward that will deal hydro damage to opponent. Yeah, basically. It's like extra final attack. Okay. Suffusion, when traveler HP is higher than 50%, they will continuously lose HP and cause the dew drop damage to increase based on their HP. That's why we got a shit ton of healer and resistance interrupter in Xiao Yao. Even you can consider Layla probably. But let's say Yao Yao, like the trigger for it. That's why, why do we have a lot of healer? Even Mika, if you consider Mika as a healer. That's why. So, usually Archon kit sort of based on, or the Traveler's kit is based sort of around the Archon. Let's say Venti. Venti has sucking, Traveler can suck, I guess. Because Sayu has swirl. Sayu can swirl, but Sayu cannot suck. So it's not that sucking is, for all Anemo character. So yeah. So it doesn't have to be like that. So because Traveler can suck with like whole E, Venti can suck as well. Like Jin can suck, but you know, not as strong, and the AoE is sort of smaller because Jin is known for yeeting the enemy rather than sucking. Like Sai, you cannot suck. Suckable. 1, 2, 3, no. 4. Kinda. Ish. No. So it's not like explosive to any character. What the hell? So that's again as example. So for Zhongli, Traveler doesn't have the meteor, but he has the construct.
The same as I remember.
Number
Where are
2.
those who
Raiden. Traveler doesn't deal big damage, but the main gimmick is battery. So she can battery the entire team, but you need to pick the Magatama, right, on the field or whatever. And then Dendro, Nahida, rather than marking, he just applied Dendro on a circle impact base rather than just, you know, marking like Nahida. So, and also buffing because of the Elemental Mastery buff. So sort of like Nahida. So like for Dendro Traveler, if I remember correctly, on field, characters on field will get increased Elemental Mastery. So based on that, we can kind of guess that Hydro Archon will have HP draining mechanic that will increase her damage. Basically, when Traveler HP is higher than 50%, they will continuously lose HP and cause the dew drop damage to increase based on their HP. Split scaling, sort of split scaling, because you get damage increase based on your HP. And then, you know, above 50% HP. Number 1. And then fundamental force. Pneuma. Pneuma. That's the spelling. Pneuma. At certain interval after using the Torrent Surge, aka the water bullet, this skill will unleash a spirit breath torn that will pierce opponent, dealing Pneuma aligned hydro damage. This is the alignment base or faction based damage mechanic, where there's Pneuma, the other one is Usia or Osia. I think let's call it Usia. Ousia. So if you counter Pneuma with Osia, you can like stun the enemy. I'll talk about it later, but that's basically it. So this Pneuma versus Usia mechanic will be part of the new mechanic in Fontaine. I just think of it like a elemental check. Like let's say Golden Wolf Lord. If you are fighting Golden Wolf Lord, if you can one-shot them, if you can one-shot Golden Wolf Lord within the first 15-20 seconds, you don't have to bring like Zhongli or Ningguang or whatever to break the wolf head later on, right? Well, I guess I currently, because we are just speculating, I see the Pneuma Usia mechanic is just elemental check. It will help you if you cannot one-shot things, but if you can one-shot, if you cannot one-shot things, then the mechanic will help you. That's how I see it. Okay, then we have the scaling. Rising Waters, Elemental Burst. Unleash a slow-moving floating bubble that deal continuous hydro damage to nearby opponent. This one, at least from video, I'm not sure, because it's either static, so circle impact, or it's like Ayaka where it will move. I don't know. Well, you can Google the animation on YouTube. It shows like the sun, the solar system, where sun in the middle, so the big blob of water in the middle like the sun, and then you have the orbital planets moving around it, basically that, but like in water form. Amazing in terms of animation, is amazing. And then okay, we have the talent. After the dewdrop fire off by the whole mode of the scale hits an opponent, dewdrop is the damage. Dewdrop is the mode when you hold it, so the bullet is named dewdrop. So you have two modes. If you press, you will have one type of bullet named Torrent Surge. If you hold, you have another type of bullet named Dewdrop. So in hold mode, you will fire off Dewdrops, and at the end of it, you will fire off Torrent Surge. Like one time, I guess, if I understand it correctly. STC, subject to change. After Dewdrop, so hold mode, fire by the skill hits an opponent, a source water droplet will be generated near to the traveler. If the traveler pick it up. So whenever you hold, when you are in aiming mode, when you fire off traveler water gun, a water droplet will be generated near the traveler, like Goba's chili. If the traveler picks it up, it says in the line, if the traveler picks it up, they will restore 7% HP. And the droplet can be created every second, and you can create 4 at most. So during your we still don't know the cooldown and the duration of the skill. 4 seconds for now, one per each second. So traveler can generate 28% HP because they keep draining the HP, right? So while firing the bullet, they can pick some water droplets to heal their draining HP. Pretty good. Clear waters, second passive. If HP has been consumed via suffusion, aka the draining mechanic while in hold mode, the Torrent Surge skill at the end will deal bonus damage based on the 45% of the total HP drain. The maximum damage bonus is in this is 5,000. So while firing off your water bullet, the final hit will be the press skill version, right? So the press skill version will have 45% bonus damage of the total HP consumed, and the maximum damage bonus you can get is capped at 5,000. Yeah, pretty good. And then the constellation, picking up the healing droplet. Again, I am using the easier to understand because it's for me. I don't care, you can look it online. Picking up the healing water droplet will restore 2 energy, so you will get 7% energy, 7% HP if you are holding stuff, holding the water bullet in holding aim mode. You will heal 7% HP and get 2% energy if you have C1. C2, increase movement speed of rising water. So the burst, because you know, I think it's circle impact. Basically, it's like a rotating water. Increase the movement speed of the burst bubble. And increase the duration. Okay, sorry. The movement speed of the burst bubble will be decreased by 30%. Oh, so it will be slower. But it's not rotating then. If the movement speed is decreased, that means it will work like Ayaka. Because Ayaka, her burst move, right? And it's quite fast. But Ayaka, the burst stay if you get hit. So for Traveler, probably it will be like Ayaka. So if you have C2, it will be slower so that you can hit more, maybe? That I cannot see. I cannot confirm it because at least for the showcase, there's no combat situation involved. They just show the screen, like they just show the character's skill and burst outside of combat. And then C3 increase the skill level, not burst, unfortunately, skill. C4, when using the skill and Aqua Crest Aegis that can absorb. So basically you get a shield. Absorb 10% of Traveler's max HP in damage. Will absorb hydro damage with 250% effectiveness. So you get a shield that is based... you can get a shield with the total amount of 10% HP of the traveler's HP. So 10% damage reduction based on the traveler's HP from the shield. Once every 2 seconds after you drop his opponent, so the aiming mode bullets. If the traveler is being protected by the shield, the damage absorption of the shield will be restored to 10%. So it will reset. And if the traveler is not being protected, this one will be deployed once every 2 seconds. That means, oh, so whenever you use a skill, if you have C4, whenever you use a skill, you will get like a shield. So while you are pew-pewing the enemy, you have some kind of interruption resistance, number one, because shielding. Number two, you will have some kind of damage reduction because in that skill with the traveler's HP, 10%. Okay, that's number one. Number two, once every 2 seconds after your bullet hits your opponent in aiming mode, if the traveler is within the shield, the damage absorption will be refreshed. You know, 10% getting hit, the shield breaks or something. If the traveler is not protected by the shield will be redeployed. That's kind of fun though. That means you either get, if you build a bulkier, let's say HP scaling Hydro Traveler, HP Sand or something, and if the damage you take is less than 10% of your total HP, that means you can either get constant interruption resistance while using your gun, water gun, or you will have close to 100% uptime with your shield, because again, if the shield breaks, or the traveler, aka if the shield breaks, aka if the traveler is not being protected by the shield, it will be redeployed. If you still have the shield, you will keep refreshing the 10% damage reduction. That's kind of fun though. And then C5 increase the level of your burst, and then C6, when the traveler picks up the healing droplet, they will restore nearby party member with the lowest HP based on their 6%, based on their HP. So basically healing for your party member rather than himself. So C4, the best one. Okay, that's Hydro Traveler. Next is Freminet, if that's how you pronounce it. It could be Freminet because French, I don't know. Okay, Freminet. Normal attack, charge attack, blah blah. Okay, cool. Nothing like crazy, nothing special about it. Standard. Elemental skill, pressurized flow. Does an upward thrust that will do cryo damage and cost Freminet to enter burst time for 10 seconds. Enter like a stance. While in the stance, his elemental skill will turn into shattering pressure. Shattering pressure, execute different sorts of attack based on the pressure levels of burst time, and then cancel burst time. Unleash vertical cut that do cryo damage. Unleash vertical cut alongside perforating cryo damage and physical damage based on the pressure level. Borrows a powerfully pressurized spirit to do physical damage. Oh, okay. First time when Freminet uses normal attack, unleash waves of frost that deal cryo damage. Okay, we still have the Pneuma aligned cryo damage. Okay, so Freminet is Pneuma aligned, so he can counter Usia enemy, I believe. So basically his skill, just to sum up if I understand it correctly, is that press the skill, you get the stance change, and the stance change, you have multiple, let's call it stacks. Oh, they call it level 0, level 1, 2, 3, level 4. It's not stack, right? I think it's, yeah, it's level. Okay, let's call it level then. There's no stack because you cannot increase the stack by per normal attack. Okay, so press his skill, he will deal cryo damage and then enter a different stance. While during in this stance, all of the elemental skill, sorry, during this stance change, the elemental skill will turn into a shatter. So rather than dealing just cryo damage, he can deal cryo and physical damage. And the difference and every level, I guess every level of the stance change, he will deal different types of damage. Level 0 cryo damage, level 1 to 3 deal cryo damage and physical damage, and the damage increase based on your level, the stance level. And then level 4 deal physical damage. So how do you level up your stance level? Normal attack, or I think it's like the stacks in the Ito set. I forgot the name, sorry. Probably it's like level 1 ping, level 2 ping, maybe, I think something like that. And then elemental burst, unleash a wave of cold, untouchable cold AoE cryo damage, resetting the cooldown of the skill and causing Fremina to enter the stalking mode for 10 seconds. Deal cryo damage, reset the cooldown of skill and enter a different mode. While in this mode, interaction resistance will increase, and the stance change from the skill will obtain a following buff. Decrease the cooldown by 70%. Normal attack will give 1 stack, so basically increase the damage of the normal attack. Yeah, I think I need to check. I need to relate it, like cross check with a video, because just reading it is a bit, I mean, it's unique, but yeah, a little bit micromanaging. The effect when cancel when you leave the field. Okay, so basically infusion on skill, not infusion, stance change on skill with like multiple level mechanic, and then stance change on burst that reduce the cooldown on skill so that you can abuse the skill cooldown. So this is he's probably a skill based hyper carry. I don't understand how to get the level, that's all, because you start with level 0, level 1 to 3, and then level 4, the final one. It's either timer or like you have to do your normal attack multiple times, you will get 1 level each or something. I don't know, I need to check the video again, but that's how it is. Okay, that's interesting. Talent when using skill level 4, or okay, sorry, when using while in the stance change after you use your skill, if your level is less than 4, the cooldown of your skill will be decreased by 1. So that means you can spam your skill, if I understand it correctly. Parallel condenser, the burst. When the second talent. When Freminet triggers shatter against opponent, damage dealt by the stance change after pressing the skill will be increased by 5 seconds. Will be increased by 40% for 5 seconds, sorry. That's not bad. If you trigger shatter, you get damage increase from your skill, because the skill has like nooks and crannies of the mechanic. I mean, it's interesting. And then we'll go to Lynette. Again, I'm just reading. Give me a sec. Maybe like, give me like 20 minutes, half an hour. Yeah, I don't intend on reading the constellation for now. Because the one that we are guaranteed for constellation is probably... You know what, I'll read the constellation, you know. Yeah, I'll read it. That's interesting, at least in terms of the min maxing, because you get the stack. So I don't know. Oh, I cannot confirm the... Yeah, we'll read this. We'll read the kit first, and I'll give the rough summary because okay. Constellation. Okay. C1 increase the crit rate of your skill stance by 15%. You press your skill, get the stance change, and then you deal a shit ton of damage based on the level of your skill stance. Number 2, unleash the skill. Using the skill or by being in the skill stance will restore 2 energy to Feminine. If you are at level 4 and you use the level 4 effect, you will get another 3 energy. Fine. C3 increase the normal attack scaling, the first one in the game, not skill or burst. Interesting. I guess because his normal attack also like changed to like skill scaling, so I don't know. When C4, when Femine, let's call it Femine. When Femine trigger frozen, shatter, or superconduct against opponent, attack will be increased for 9% for 6 seconds, max 2 stacks. So whenever you trigger frozen, shatter, or superconduct, so physical and frozen reaction. C5 increase the skill level by 3. Okay. C6, when Femine trigger frozen, shatter, and superconduct against opponent, crit damage increased by... So he get attack increase on C4, maximum 2 stacks for every reaction he triggers. Frozen, shatter, superconduct. C6, same thing, but crit damage increase, max 3 stacks. 12% crit damage, so 36% crit damage. That's not bad. Yeah, so that's it. Next is Lynette. Lynette is the sword character. Where is the normal attack? Normal attack, nothing special. Okay. Enigmatic Feign, elemental skill. Flick her mantle, execute an enigmatic thrust, dealing enemy damage. When the thrust hits an opponent, restore HP based on her max HP, and afterwards she will lose a certain amount of HP per second. She flicks her mantle and then deal any more damage. When the hit hits the opponent, it will restore HP based on her max HP, and then she will lose her HP. A set amount of HP. Based on whether you press or hold, she will use it differently. So like Yalan, basically. Whenever if you press, she will do 1 hit, probably. If you hold, high speed, pilfering shadow. and apply shadow sign to nearby opponent. Shadow sign is probably some kind of marking. When this high speed state ends, she will unleash her Enigma Thrust. So like Yalan, she will run fast and apply marking on the opponent. When the dashing mode ends, she will unleash her thrust attack. If there is an opponent with the marking applied to them, Lynette will approach them in a flash before using Enigma Thrust. So okay, let me understand it correctly. She will enter a dashing mode, apply a marking, and then at the end of the dashing mode, she will attack. If there is an opponent with the marking applied to them nearby, she will approach them in a flash before attack them. Is that a Elan then? Put the marking and then at the end of it attack. But the second sentence kind of, I don't want to say contradict, but if there is an opponent with a shadow sign applied to them nearby, she will approach them. Is it like a marking? So if the marking, she will move to them first. Oh, okay, I see it now. That's why. A maximum of one opponent can have the shadow sign. So basically, whenever she dash, she will apply one marking for an enemy, and at the end of the running or dashing mode, she will unleash her attack. You can only apply one marking at one time. So if there is an opponent with a marking nearby, Lynette will approach them in a flash or teleport to them or something, or like dash very fast and then attack them. So she can attack them twice then, if I understand correctly. One, when there's a nearby opponent with a marking, she will dash towards the opponent and attack. That's number one hit. Number two hit will be at the end of the dashing mode. So let's say 3 enemies. She is the closest to the first enemy. The first enemy is Mark. She'll dash towards the mark enemy, hit, and then the mark will be transferred to the second enemy because, you know, she's now closer to the second enemy. And then hit. Probably. Again, I need to check on in the video form because reading doesn't help. Lynette is an Usia align attack. She will deal any more damage. And then the burst. Magic trick, astonishing shift. Lynette increase her mental high. Deal any more damage. Make a giant boggle cat box. Boggle cat taunt nearby opponent, attracting the attack. Kinda like Sayu. Deal any more damage to nearby opponent at interval so she can swirl like Sayu. When the box appear into contact with Hydro, Cryo, Electro, Pyro, he will infuse and fire Vivid Shot. They will do damage from that element. So whenever the box cat swirl any element, it will deal extra damage with like a Vivid Shot, like a bullet or something. That's not bad. So she can swirl for sure. And then Talon. After within 10% after using her skill, if there's a 4 elemental type max in the party, all party member attack will be increased by 20% max respectively. So depending on the elemental type. So if you run a rainbow team, you get 20% attack. If you don't run a rainbow team, if you have if you run mono team, you get 8%. So 1, 2, 3, 4 types, 8, 12, 16, 20 level increase. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, when you 10 seconds within 10 seconds after using her burst, sorry. Okay, that's her burst. Okay, that's not bad. 10 seconds after using a burst. After Bogglecat summoned by the burst, perform elemental conversion or infusion. Elemental burst will deal 50% more damage. So you kind of want to run her with, or you kind of want to use her to swirl at least, so that you can get the damage increase. Oh, okay. Okay. C1. When the attack from the dash hits an opponent with a marking, a vortex will be created at the opponent position that will pull nearby opponent in. While I don't know exactly how the dashing and the marking work, is it like the marking will be transferred? Because reading from it, it looks like the marking will be applied to the nearby enemy. Maybe positioning will be different, or like it can exist only one time per only one can exist at one time. So does that mean it will transfer automatically, or it will be determined by the closest enemy towards Lynette? So if Lynette is closer to the second enemy, the marking can be transferred. Again, I need to see more videos evidence, but for now it's fine. So at C1 she can CC opponent when her dash attack hits an opponent with a marking. Okay. C2, whenever the Bogglecat box summoned by the burst fire a vivid shot, or the shot that only appears if you have infusion, it will fire an extra vivid shot, or just extra damage. Okay. C3, increase the burst level. C4, increase the charges of the dash by 1. So like Yelan has C1, Yelan has 2 dashes. You can do back to back. So C4 Lynette, you can get the extra charges. So you can do 2 charges back to back. Two press or 2 hold back to back. That means you can swirl and then CC them if you have C1. Oh my god, that's so good. That sounds fun. C5, we increase the dash attack or the skill level by 3, and then C6, when Lynette uses the dash attack. When I say dash attack, I mean the dashing. At the end of the dash, she will perform the attack. She will get an Anemo infusion and Anemo damage bonus. So she can swirl. Like Kazuha. C6 Kazuha. Nice. Yeah, that's Lynette. Very fun, but I cannot pull for her. So at least I can get C0. Okay. Lenny. Lenny? I don't know. I just pronounce it, whatever. Normal attack, blah blah blah. Normal attacks, same sort of as most bow user. The difference is the charge level 2. Charge level 1 is just pyro infuse arrow, deal pyro damage. The unique one is level 2, charge level 2, the long charging. Fire off an arrow that deals pyro damage, and upon hit will summon a green Malkin hat. So he will summon a hat at the charge level 2. Like Ganyu charge level 2 will have the bloom, right? When firing the arrow, when Lainey has more than 60% HP, he will consume a portion of his HP to obtain a stack, max 5 stacks. What the stacks do, not yet. We'll see. The lowest Lainey can drop to this method is 60%. So the lowest he can drop to get the stacks from using his charge attack is, at the very least, will have him at 60%. So you cannot go lower than 60% then. Okay. The Green Malkin hat is when he fire a charge level 2 charge attack. So the hat will taunt nearby opponent and attract their attack. Each opponent can only be taunted by the hat once every 5 seconds. Each opponent can only be taunted once every 5 seconds. So it's cooldown per opponent then, okay. The endurance is based on the max HP, a percentage of his max HP. If it destroy or the expire or the duration expire, it will fire off a pyrotechnic strike level at one nearby opponent, dealing pyro damage. One hit can exit. Okay, just like Amber a little bit. Elemental Force Pneuma. Pneuma online pyro damage. Okay. Elemental Scale. Does a flourish with his hat, unleash a firework surprise. When used, he will clear all current prop support stack. The stack that he got from his charge attack. He will clear or he will consume all of the stacks that he got from firing off his level 2 charge attack and deal pyro damage to opponent in front of him. Okay. The damage will increase based on the stacks and also regenerate his HP based on the number of the stacks. So if you don't use his skill, so the rotation probably be like normal attack level 2, get all of the stacks, summon the hat, boom, blah blah blah, deal damage, blah blah blah. Use his skill to recover the HP back, because why? He cannot go lower than 60% HP. Okay. If the firework hits opponent, the number of stack will be the basis for energy restoration. Ah. So he will unleash a firework on his skill, and it will consume all of the stack that he has, and the damage of the firework will be increased based on the stacks. And if the firework hits an opponent, because you know it is an offensive skill, the number of stacks will be the basis of energy restoration. So the more opponents you hit, the more stacks you have, the more energy refund you get if you hit an opponent on it. Okay. When the hat created by Lenny is on field, the firework will cause the hat to explode, dealing pyro damage based on the similar scaling to the pyrotechnic strike, which is the scaling at the end of the hat duration, or if the hat is destroyed. Just like Amber, Baron Bunny, boom. The damage dealt through the hat being destroyed, or you know, end of the duration will be considered charge attack damage. So the scaling will be based on charge attack. Okay. This one can be unleashed while in aiming mode. Okay. Okay. And then burst. When unleashing his magic, Lenny will turn himself into a Grimakin hat. So Lenny will turn himself into a hat that can move around, and you can have one hat from his charge attack available while he's himself is another hat. So you can have two hats at the same time. When the hat get close to the opponent, it will send flames staring down them, dealing 1 instant of pyro damage to each opponent. So you can basically apply pyro to the opponent by running around in hat form. When the duration of the burst ends, so when the duration of Lenny becoming hat ends, or when Lenny uses elemental skill, he will turn back to regular self, removing the hat transformation, and ignite firework that can deal pyro damage, and then refreshing, or I guess summoning the hat you can summon from your charge attack, and that you get 1 stack. Okay, that sounds complicated, but basically you can renew your stuff from your burst. Basically you can apply pyro with your burst and then maintain your hat, because the hat part of the damage mechanic is kind of not very focused on either one, because yeah, I think the rotation probably will have to consider both. Not like, okay, if you can skip either skill or burst. No, if I understand correctly. Talent: if Lenny consumes HP via firing a charge attack, Malkin hat summon will deal more. Let me check. Okay. The talent, if Lainey consume HP via firing a level 2 charge attack, the hat that you summon in this way will deal 80% more attack as damage. Basically just attack increase if you consume HP. Which you will. Assuming you have more than 60% HP. So most of the time, yes. So if you have more than 60% HP, Lenny use his charge attack level 2, summon the hat will deal more damage. Because, you know, you cannot go more than... The effect of the increased scaling cannot occur if he has lower than 60%. Okay. When dealing damage to opponent affected by Pyro, Lenny will receive the following buff. Damage increased by 60% at base. Each Pyro party member other than Lenny will cause the effective receive further % damage bonus. 20% damage bonus to other Pyro party member, and then Lenny can get a total 100% increase, 100% damage increase to opponent affected by Pyro in this way. So 60% at base. When dealing damage to opponent affected by Pyro, if the opponent has Pyro aura, Laning will get at base 60% damage increase. So Laning will deal 60% more damage if the opponent is burning or affected by Pyro. Each other Pyro party member that Laning has will cause this effect. So if you run two other Pyro member in your team, this effect will add 20%. So 60% base plus 20% each, because the cap is 100%. So the party member doesn't get it. Lining will get it. Oh, okay. So Bandit Xiangling then. Damn. C1. You can have two hats available at once. Additionally, one level 2 charge attack can summon 2 hats, and you get 1 extra stacks. So rather than getting 1 stack, if you have C1, you can get 2 stacks straight away. That means more damage. C2, when Lini is on field, she will gain a stack of crit focus every 2 seconds, increases crit damage by 20%. He just gets crit damage straight away. He can get 20% crit damage for 1 stack. One stack, the cooldown is 2 seconds. For each stack, he will get 20% crit damage. Maximum is 3 stacks. So within 6 seconds, he will get 60% crit damage just by standing on the field, and the effect will be cancelled if he leaves. So that's basically just 60% crit damage increase. Holy shit, straight up. But it, you know, you have to wait for like 6 seconds to proc everything. Okay, that's fine. Increase the level of normal attack. So basically increase the charge attack scaling, normal attack and charge attack scaling for C3. C4, after an opponent is hit by Lini's pyro charge attack, his opponent pyro rest will be decreased by 24% for 6 seconds. Lini will have to use charge attack then, so I will not pull for him because I am bad at charge attacking, unfortunately. His kit looks interesting, that's all I can say. It's a lot gimmicky, but I think I am all for learning on how to utilize his skill set. But unfortunately, it revolves a lot on the charge attack, because the charge attack is like what makes him tick, you know, what makes him work. I cannot do that. So basically, if you use charge attack on an opponent, the opponent pyro rest will be decreased. Increase level of 1 restrict. So increase level of burst. So no skill scaling or constellation. Okay. Normal attack and burst. C6, when Lenny fires a level 2 charge attack, he will fire a pyrotechnic strike. Probably AoE stuff that deal 100% of, yeah. He will deal extra attack that scales with the charge attack scaling. Okay, fair enough. Pretty good. So that's all the 4 characters we got for free. Not 4. We Hydro Traveler, yeah. 3 new character and Hydro Traveler. Beta weapon. Sorry, not beta weapon. BP weapon, sorry. Scion of the Blazing Sun, the new BP bow. Scaling is base attack crit rate at level 90, 18.4% crit rate. This is mid tier? No, it's high tier. So high base attack, lower crit rate. The effect. After charge attack hits an opponent, Sunfire Arrow would descend and deal 60% attack as damage. When Sunfire Arrow hits an opponent, increase the charge attack damage taken by this opponent from the wielder by 28%. So this is for hyper carry. It's not damage taken normally, it's just damage taken only by being attacked by the wielder of the bow. Sunfire Arrow can be triggered but can be triggered once every 12 seconds. So when you use charge attack, you will deal like one gimmicky attack called Sunfire. After the Sunfire hits an opponent, the next charge attack damage taken by the opponent hit by the Sunfire by the wielder will be increased. So first attack, use Sunfire, you deal damage. Second charge attack, because the opponent already being hit by the Sunfire, if the wielder attack the opponent again, assuming this is for hyper carry bow user, with a charge attack, the opponent will take more damage. That's it. And the cooldown is like 12 seconds for the damage taken increase for the Sunfire, blah blah blah. So Ganyu then, single target Ganyu, not multi-target, because the thing is the damage taken increase can only be triggered per opponent, I guess, because you know, charge attack. I wonder about Ganyu, because Ganyu can hit multiple enemy with her bloom, right? So but I guess it depends on the Sunfire, because the Sunfire is either single target or like have small AoE. We don't know, we'll see, but interesting. Second is a Wolf Fang, which is a sword, I believe. Yeah, a sword. It's the mid one because 510 attack, 27.6% crit rate. So it's a mid one. Mid scaling. Middle level base attack, middle level substat. Damage dealt by elemental skill and elemental burst will be increased by 16%. When a skill hits an opponent, the crit rate will be increased by 2%. Again, the sword is crit rate scaling. When a burst hits an opponent, the burst crit rate will be increased by 2%. Both of the effect last 10 seconds separately, so you can rotate stuff. They have different cooldowns, so if you use your skill will get the crit rate increase. And then you can use your burst can still get crit rate increase because the crit rate effect is like different. Both of these effects last 10 seconds separately, 4 stacks, and can be triggered one every 10 seconds, every 0.1 second. Both of these effects last 10 seconds separately, 4 stacks, and can be triggered once every 0.1 second. You can get 4 stacks of crit rate, and for both your skill and burst, the cooldown for the crit rate to trigger is 0.1 second. That means, and the duration the crit rate will stay is maximum 10 seconds. So I guess it's based on hit rather than casting, because casting, I don't think we have any character that can within 10 seconds can do 4 skill casting. No, Like Xingqiu has what, 2 hits, 1, 2 on his skill, and yeah, I don't know. This one needs testing, I think, because like bursts, they are multi-hit bursts. So let's say Dendro Traveler blooming 1, 2, 3, like if you infuse it with Hydro, so you can get the 4 stacks, I think. Kazuha maybe can. Kazuha 1, 2, 3, maybe. I don't know. Kazuha skill. We'll see the showcase later on. Next, the Claymore. 565 base attack, higher scaling on base attack, lowest scaling on the crit rate, 18.4. Attack will be increased by 16% for 10 seconds after being affected by Pyro. Only Pyro. So the wearer's attack will be increased by 10 seconds after being affected by Pyro. So if you are burning, you get attack increase. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. All elemental damage bonus will be increased by 12% for 10 seconds after being affected by Cryo, Hydro, or Electro. This effect can be triggered at once. So if you are affected by other elements, so let's say Xiangling in Bennett's Burst will get her attack increased by 16%. If Xiangling gets wet, oh, that sounds weird. If Xiangling gets frozen, get wet, get shocked, electrocute, get tasered or something, she will get her elemental damage increase. That's good though. Assuming the scaling changes per refinement. Oh my god. That's good. At the very least, you get a shit ton of attack if you do it on Xiangling. But then again, it requires the wielder to get hit or to get hit by elemental aura. So because if you have aura, and then the opponent can trigger reaction, right? So interesting. It's not Xiangling, it's a Claymore, sorry. Because I thought, oh, Xiangling affected by Pyro, my brain just jumped into Xiangling and Bennett. Sorry, it's a Claymore. So Bennett and Diluc, Eula with Rosaria maybe? No, the wielder must be affected by aura. Diluc with Bennett. Chongyun with Bennett. I don't think Xinyan burn herself. I don't think Beidou has infusion. Or Beidou applies electro to herself. I don't think so. Yeah, she doesn't. Dory can. Because Dory can apply electro to herself. And then she gets the elemental damage bonus easily. Yeah, the wearer need to be affected by any other element to get the attack or elemental damage increase. Yeah, Dory and Diluc under Bennett, or anyone under Bennett basically, or anyone under Dory, or anyone with like Barbara or like Xingqiu, because you can wet yourself. We don't have cryo applicator, so you either need to rely on enemy or you Xingqiu, Barbara, Bennett, and Dory to apply the element to yourself. Huh, interesting. Again, sorry about the jungling thing. My bad. Because my brain just... Oh, pyro application, just ban it.
Oh, fine.
That's interesting. Next, now we talk about jungling. The spear. That's a claymore. The spear, 510 base attack, so middle. Crit rate 27.6, middle scaling. When there are at least 3 different elemental types in your party, elemental mastery decreased by 120%. Crit rate scaling substats. I thought it would be good on like Raiden Hyper. Not Raiden Hyper, sorry, Raiden Hyper Bloom. You get a shit ton of Element of Mastery. Because you need to run Electro, Hydro, and Dendro, so that already fulfilled the 3 different elemental type in your party condition to get the Elemental Mastery. Yeah, easy. But the crit rate is a waste, basically, because you don't need like crit rate scaling for like Raiden Hyper Bloom trigger. It's good for Xiangling. You don't have to, you can run the Tech Sand or ER Sand, you don't need to run EM Sand to get the extra Elemental Mastery. What other polearm character that can use it? Xiangling, yes. Zhongli, I'm not sure, no. Probably Hu Tao with Zhongli and Hydro. That's 3 element. So Hu Tao can use it. Rosaria... Elemental Mastery. Rosaria Melt doesn't use this anymore. Doesn't use anymore. Rosaria Freeze doesn't use Elemental Mastery, that's a waste. Raiden in Hyper Bloom. Toma in Virgin Trigger, probably. Yunjin EM. Does Yunjin skill with, no, she's skilled with defense. Shenhe, no. Candice, maybe. No, Elemental Mastery does no. Sino Hyper Bloom trigger, yes. Yeah. Yao Yao, no. So yeah, some of them can use it. But Xiangling's the best. Because EM. And the last one, Sacrificial Jade. Base attack the lowest, so the crit rate scaling is the highest. So all of them are like crit rate scaling. Nice. When not on the field for more than 6 seconds, max HP will be increased by 20%, and EM will be increased by 80. His effect will be cancelled after the wielder has been on the field for 6 seconds. Again, to get the HP and EM, the wielder must stay off field for more than 6 seconds. So don't stay on the field for more than 6 seconds. You must stay off field for more than 6 seconds. Damn. That's the BP weapon, and then we have the... This is the craftable and event weapon, I believe. Yep, this is the craftable and event weapon. So let's talk about the event weapon, which is the fishing weapon or event weapon. And Lini's Basin slot. Okay, let's start with the Lini's Basin slot. I'm gonna read it anyway. The name is the first great magic, 5-star, base attack 608, crit damage 66.2%. Middle scaling because the highest is 88, right? Okay. R1, attack increased by 12% for every party member with the same elemental type as the wielder, including the wielder itself. Every party member gain 1 gimmick of stacks. So you get 1 stack for every same element of the party member. For every party member with different elemental type from the wielder, 1 theatric stack, 1 gimmick stack, 1 theatric stack. Gimmick is the same element, theatric different element. When the wielder has 1, 2, 3 or more gimmick stack, again same element, attack will increase. When the wielder has 1, 2, 3 or more theatric stack, aka different element, movement speed. So this is for mono team then. So if you run a mono pyro team, you have triple standard Bennett, Xiangling, Lini, and then Kazuha. You have 3 pyro and like 1 anemo. So you will get 40% attack increase and 4% movement speed. Like the movement speed is negligible, I guess. Fine. Event fishing weapon. It's I don't know. Is it a sword? or a claymore. I don't know. Could be a polearm. I don't know. Base attack 510, energy recharge 45.9, so middle. Increase elemental skill crit rate by 8%. Increase energy recharge by 16% for 5 seconds after using a little skill. I don't know, to be honest. Is this a polearm? Or is it a sword, or is it a claymore? Based on the icon, I think it's a claymore. No, it's not. Sorry. Let me take a look. Gonna cross compare. It's a sword, not a claymore. It's a sword. It's not a polearm. Polearm has one. Yeah, okay. So it's a sword because of the hilt on the background of the weapon. Okay. So it's a sword. Increase elemental skill crit rate by 8% and energy recharge. Who can use it? 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. DPS Kazuha 8, 9, but overkill because crit rate. 10, 11. Not really, don't need it. Maybe overkill, maybe not, depending on your build. 12, 13. Boy, that's a lot, huh? I think there's a sword based on the icon at the back, because we have the splash screen, right? The weapon, and then you have the effect at the back. Based on this, cross comparing it to... It looks like a claymore. It looks like a polearm for me, but it's not polearm. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Next is BP. Sorry, next is the craftable. Let's start with this. Start with the bow one. Base attack 510. Substat attack percent. Middle, I believe. When wielder is healed, they will deal 60% more damage. This can be triggered even when the character is not on field. Wielder is healed. Anyone can use it, because you just deal more damage, 60% more damage, right? So, and you can be off field, so you can run it on official, Kole, Ganyu, Burst Bot, Kujo Sara. Again, deal more damage, but I think it's more official because official and probably Faruzan and Kole. But anyone can use it. But the condition is the wielder is healed. Who can be on field? Sorry, who can be on field? If you are on field, you will get healed. But who can get healed off field? Let me check. Who can heal off field? 1. Bennett on field only. 2. 3. I don't remember, sorry Diana. Okay, Bennett, like Bennett, so Diana can't. So Jean, Gigi. 1, 2. Heal, okay, heal. C6 Zhongli maybe? I don't know about Constellation, sorry. Current character, okay, my bad. Not Zhongli, so Bennett, not Bennett, sorry, Jean, Gigi. Ayu. Kokomi. Not sure about Goro. Within its AoE, so no, Goro can't. That's 4 so far. So Kokomi, Sayu, Jean, and Gigi. Just to confirm it. Yeah, Gigi can. Pookie on field, I believe. Active character, yeah. The Cookie can. Yao Yao can. Okay. We have like a decent number of healers that can use it. You can use alongside the bow. When Wilder is healed, so you can run it on something and any of the healer with facial. Or any of your hyper carry with a healer. So like Ganyu Melt, you can run it with Bennett. Kujo Sara while within Bennett's burst. Venti whenever you run like Kokomi or something in the pristine, same with Ganyu. Yeah, it was like decent weapon. Next, Finale of the Deep, or a sword. The name is Finale of the Deep. Base attack 565, attack is 27%. Okay. When using elemental skill, attack will be increased by 12% for 12% for 12 seconds, and a bond of life worth of max 25% max HP will be granted. Bond of life is bond of life is absorbing healing for the character based on its base value, and clear after healing equal to this value is obtained. A bond of life absorb healing for the character. So bond of life worth of 25% max HP will be granted. So that means you have to heal 25% of max HP to get the buff then. Yeah, I think so. When the bond of life is cleared, maximum 100 flat 150 attack will be gained based on 22.4% of the bond. Blah blah blah. That's a bit weird. I cannot say yes or no because the trigger kind of at least the wording kind of weird, at least for me. The bond of life, is it referring to healing or the base healing for the character? I don't know. Claymore. It's called Tidal Shadow, base attack 510, substat attack 41%. When Wilder is healed, attack will be increased by 24%. This can be triggered when the character is not on field. So it's like the bow. Who can use it? Everyone. Well, Eula, you need to run healers, but we have Mika now, so Eula can use if you don't have Bennett. Or if you C6 your Bennett. Yeah, but everyone can use it. Sort of. Kinda. But the sword, I'm not sure the effect. What bond of life refers to. Spear or polearm. Rightful reward. Base attack 565. HP 27.6. Ah, finally HP polearm. But no HP sword. God damn it. When Wilder is healed, restore 8 energy.
If you ever want
Can
to
be
trade
triggered.
tactics, I'm always
So
ready.
for bow, when the wielder is healed, deal more damage. Or for the claymore, when wielder is healed, increase attack. For polearm, when the wielder is healed, get energy, flat energy 8. Oh my god. Damn it. Well, it's fine. Who can use it? Anyone. You just need to heal. But that's a good battery then. But the condition is you need to be healed to get the flat energy. Who is energy hungry? 1, 2. You don't want to heal, Uto. Right then you can. Yeah, I think most of them can use, aside from Hutao and probably only you don't need healing. And Toma as well. Like it's a good, like, for me I think it's a good stat stick. If you need the HP and the healing. Oh no, not the healing, the energy. Who HP scaling character? Toma, Shonli, Hutao. And I guess none of them need the healing. But it's good on Yao Yao, I think, because flat energy. When the wielder is healed, Yao Yao can heal herself whenever she uses her person skill, and then you get the flat energy, and I think it will increase R5. The energy, the flat energy will increase once you R5 it, because it is craftable. Yeah, so basically Yao Yao can battery herself. Yeah, I think it's Yao Yao business lot, probably. I don't know. Last one. The catalyst, flowing purity. Base attack 565. Attack is 27.6 attack. Substats. When using elemental skill, elemental damage bonus increased by 8% for 12 seconds. Okay. When using your skill, increase your elemental damage bonus. And a bond of life will be granted. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds. When the bond of life is cleared, every 1000% HP clear in this process will provide 2% elemental damage bonus up to 12% that we get. Oh boy. I don't know bond of life is, so I just don't read it. I am so sorry. I don't know the trigger. Whatever, it's fine. Someone will make a review out of it. Next is the Usia Pneuma mechanic. Usia Pneuma mechanic in combat. Enemies will have Usia and Pneuma alignment. If you attack them with Usia and Pneuma, so counter. So if the enemy is Pneuma, you will attack him with Usia. Sorry. The enemy will be paralyzed. Or if you use Usia versus Usia, you cannot paralyze them. So you need to counter it. Yeah, that's a mechanic. That's why all of the Sumeru character we have for now is they have the Usia and Pneuma alignment, whatever. We have two bosses, the twin bosses and the crab bosses. On things that you're selling, pretty nice. New artifact. I talked about this before yesterday, but let's talk about it, and then let's finish my day with the resin farming. What's this? Mercaus Hunter. 2-piece normal attack charge, normal and charge attack damage increased by 15%. When a character current HP changes, their crit rate will be increased by 11%. Max reset. The duration for the crit rate increase is 5 seconds. When a character current HP changes, their crit rate will be increased by 11% for 5 seconds. I don't know. Is it so 5 seconds for one stat? Does that mean you have so the duration is 5 seconds then? You need 3 procs of HP changes. Every stack of HP changes, you will get 11% crit rate. 15 seconds. So for 5 seconds. So within the duration of 5 seconds, you need to get 3 stacks to maintain it. If I understand correctly, this because 5 seconds is too short. Because it doesn't show like let me see if I can understand the wording. Yeah, it doesn't mention like in let's say Amenoma Kagyuchi, you can gain 1 seed every 5 seconds, or every skill casting you get 1 seed. This effect can be triggered every 5 seconds, so you cannot use it back to back, which is fine. The seed can last up to 30 seconds. And you can have 3 seeds simultaneously. So for this set, when a character current HP changes, the crit rate will be increased by 11% for 5 seconds. Max reset. So within 5 seconds, you must have 3 instances of HP reduction increase or HP changes basically to get 33% crit rate. That's, I think that's for Hydro Archon probably. And then we have Golden Troop. 2-piece increase elemental skill damage by 20%. Skill damage 20%. 4 pieces increase another 20% of your elemental skill. That's 40% flat. Additionally, when not on field, increase elemental skill by another 20%. This effect will be cleared 2 seconds after taking the field. So Yai Miko elemental skill damage 20%. If you use 4 pieces, you get 40% elemental damage. Elemental skill damage, sorry. Elemental skill damage. And not on field, you get another 20%. And the extra 20% will be cleared 2 seconds after you are on field. Yai Miko official, easy to maintain. Damn. That's really good. Damn. But I think they will balance it out before they release it. That's too broken. Yeah, same. There's a lot of waypoint and a lot of underground waypoint. Oh my god. So 4.0 overview. Again, this I am looking at leaks. Lini 5-star, Lynette 4-star, Fremine 4-star. Chapter 4, Act 1 until 3. No, it's not. It's Act 1 and 2. We have 2 part of the Archon quest. 2 new artifact set, exploration event, just like Cole event in 3.0, and photography event in Fontaine. Makes sense. Combat event, quality of life, layered map, crystal fly trap, blah blah blah. Nice. Yep. Fontaine enemies and screenshot. We have a robot thing. Oh my god. And then again they have like the Usia and Numa alignment mechanic. Robot with saber, robots with like a machine gun, a dog robot with a gun as the head, robot with shield, crab robot, roller robot, bike robot, and then like abstract stone core thing. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. And then some kind of oceanid dragon thing. It looks good. They will reveal it, but it looks really good. I like the dragon looking thing. It looks like ocean. It also looks like a dragon, like a small baby dragon. Nice. Oh, there's an enemy. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all for the cap. The recap for the leak, I guess. I know I'm wasting time just reading non-stop, but yeah, some of the mechanic I cannot say I understand it. Because the life drop thing I don't know. But it sounds interesting. Basically, the craftable weapon for Fontaine requires you to heal. Or to get healed. To get the effect. Kinda complementary to, you know, Hydro as an element before the HP scaling, but yeah. So the speculation is which artifact set is the best in slot for the Hydro Archon? Is it the one that gives you crit rate for every quick instances of HP reduction or HP changes? Because the duration is 5 seconds. It doesn't say that, oh, the stack can stay for 40 seconds or whatever. No, it's not.
Solidified.
Yahoo!
The game only mentioned,
Think
oh,
you can get away?
the crit rates can stay,
My apologies.
the crit rate duration is like 5 seconds. So that means you can get all 3 stacks, but
This is order.
you can only abuse it for like 5 seconds, which is still good.
One with nature.
That's like for enough for like 1 rotation. I guess that's for Hydro Archon. And we also finally got our scaling artifact, which is good for like Yai Miko official. But yeah, because I was thinking maybe Hydro Archon will be like a scale with skill or whatever. Maybe not. That's too broken. 60% off field. That means we'll get what, Hydro Yai Miko? Hydro official? That's too broken. Or you can build DPS Kokomi with it, because skill damage increase. Put down the jellyfish and enjoy your 60% damage increase on your skill. I think the crit rate one.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
But it also mentioned the charge attack and normal attack increase, so I guess that's Hydro Archon will be an on-builder, maybe, which is fine. Again, right now it's just speculation, but usually they will release the best in slot
My apologies.
artifact for the Archon at the start of the new nation. We never had like Nahida 3.3 artifact, no, not. Nahida released 3.2, but we got the artifact for Gilded Dream and Deepwood quite early. Am I at the wrong place? No, I'm not. Okay, cool. It also shows that Hydro Traveler has some kind of HP draining mechanic, so I think it's easy to trigger the crit rate increase. You only need 5 seconds max.
Think you can get away?
Normal and charge attack.
Here we go.
You are not welcome. Order guide you.
I don't know.
Stabilize.
I'll stick to emblem for now. I cannot think of other stuff.
Would gliding be fast?
Have I done Mondstadt? I have not. Yeah, I did all the leyline, but I skipped Mondstadt entirely. Yeah, that's interesting. In terms of reading the leak, I guess. I wonder if they will change the scaling for some of the other characters. I forgot how do you climb this area. Okay, got it.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
That tingle?
Whirling.
The wind knows me.
It's just a blender of flesh. Or a blender for organism.
Into the wind.
Take flight. I'm getting sick. Brace yourself.
Is that the end of the route? It's not. It's been 3 hours now of me reading stuff that I cannot show on screen. It's too dangerous. I don't want to get in trouble, that's all. As much as I want to show it, no, I can't. Dangerous. So we got 2 Dasher basically.
Let's play.
Yalan Dasher. That's good though for exploration.
One with nature.
Because if you ask people, exploration team has changes the meta, Galha among the, because some people prefer speed, some people prefer terrain traversal. So if you like, currently my team is basically based on the terrain
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
and also some movement speed. So I can reach high places, I can reach water area quite easily, blah blah. Oh, I didn't trigger it, nice. But some people just use Yelan for Yelan Sayu for dashing across the overworld map,
Time for
which is
takeoff.
fair.
Here we go.
And now with Lainey, or with Lynette, we get another one. Lynette sounds fun though. The vortex thing, oh my god, the C1. Damn, that's really cool.
Solidify.
I don't think I will pull for Lainey because I can't. If I can bullshit the playstyle and make him like a burst bot, I think it's fine. But I can't because his kit revolves a lot on the use of charge attack. I can't, unfortunately. I don't think even Hydro Traveler can use the set, the new set that, you know, drain your HP, increase your. Why am I here? Let me check.
Let's go jumping in puddles and see who can make the biggest splash. Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
It's French. There's no... Whatever. I'll wait for the game release to check the proper pronunciation. Whatever, it's fine. Boy, it's raining. Double-edged sword, because I might get frozen by the slime. And I can freeze the slime. Oh boy. Double-edged sword, huh?
My apologies. Yeah.
Gather.
Think you can get away? Yeah. Oh. Kamisato art. Sometsu.
One with nature.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind!
Don't run away, you bastard.
Time for takeoff. Take flight. My apologies.
Wind strider!
Here we go.
This is order.
Not kill it. Okay, good.
Whirling snow.
Tempting death. Not fun. Star rail in like what, 4 hours maybe? 4 or 5 hours? I'll do that.
Time to go! I follow the wind. Time to go!
I cannot believe it. 3 hours of just chatting shit.
A new job.
The wind knows me.
My apologies.
Well, I don't want to do this,
Get
but
away.
they are so far apart.
Wasn't done. Another tester.
Wind strider!
Take flight. Brace yourselves.
Should replace my hammer.
Order guide you.
Done for today. Again, I'll do the event tomorrow. Tomorrow I cannot confirm when I can stream, but I can stream. Maybe at noon, maybe a bit on evening, and I'll do Genshin at night. I don't know. I don't think the tomorrow will be long. Like helping my dad should not be that long, but maybe 1 or 2 hours. At max, maybe 3 hours max. Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's not like one whole day worth of work. No, it's not. Star Rails I'll do later. Then tonight we have the live stream for Star Rail. Assuming the links are correct, the only thing that they can surprise us probably the banner order. Maybe. Yeah, that's right. The only thing that they can surprise us. But yeah, whatever. Anyways, ciao. Bye.